What's your views on these two-night events?
I think it can't happen a lot, and it now looks like, because we saw the advert for next year's SummerSlam, it's going to be SummerSlam and WrestleMania. I get why, but I think you just keep it WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is the Super Bowl. So you make it a weekend extravaganza. I get that they need to probably do it because they've got a lot of talent that are missing out on spots on a card. But I just feel like if you do it a lot, then every PLE's going to feel the same. And WrestleMania needs that feeling of being something special.
Well, the other one that I heard mentioned is I've heard somebody mention that we're going to do a two-night Royal Rumble. And somebody said Survivor Series. Forget Survivor Series. Survivor Series would be a complete waste. Rumble, I can see if you're going to cut the card down and you're almost going to have a women's show and a men's show, and you finish on the Rumble being the final match. I wouldn't like it, but I could stomach it better than SummerSlam. For me, SummerSlam is just, there was just too much. Some of it feeling like filler, almost like to have the card out. And again, we're looking at, what, 7.5 hours worth of wrestling?
Plus SmackDown, plus Raw.
Plus then you got the 2 hours for SmackDown, the 2.5 for Raw afterwards. You're clocking at 12 hours over a 4-day period. There's oversaturation is my biggest worry. I don't have a problem with them doing it for WrestleMania. It's the big one. And as I said, if you were to pick another one, maybe the Rumble would make sense. There was just too much. Unless you were going to drop the cards down to 3 hours each. I mean, even that's still a lot. But to trim it down to 3-hour PLEs, because we've got Clash at the Castle in 4 weeks, right? Before we know it, boom, we're going to be back. It's 4 weeks. I'm going to feel drained. After that, we've got a Saturday night main event. We've then got Australia, and then we got War Games. And I'm like, are we doing too much right now?
Yeah, and the only thing I can think of why they extend these to 2 nights and they're doing a lot of PLEs is obviously money. So they've lost the pay-per-view revenue by going on to the streaming service. So if you have a 2-night event, if you go to the stadium that can hold, well, they reckon it was close to 60,000 last night, 15 the night before, that's 110,000 seats you've sold. So you're making that money where if you kept it at one night, it's only 50,000 you're going to sell. You're not getting your pay-per-view revenue because you're getting your fixed money off of the streaming service. So I think this is why they're extending a lot of these things to try and recuperate a lot of money, because I think pay-per-view, and I know I revert back to boxing, but Frank Warren said it, boxing needs pay-per-view to be able to pay the big guys the big money. In a way, I think wrestling needed pay-per-view, even though I hated paying the prices, because that's when you get your big stars on. The fact that they don't do that no more, they have to recoup their money another way. And I think by doing 2 nights and more PLE dates is a way of them recouping back that bit of product that they're missing because they got rid of the pay-per-view.
I get that, but like SummerSlam wasn't sold out. They were still trying to sell tickets to you on Friday night for SummerSlam. If you can't sell out one of your big events, there's some sort of marketing. Either they've got to drop the stadium capacities, which isn't a great view, if I'm honest, or they've got to find a way. WrestleMania will always sell out. Probably the same goes with a Rumble, because it's that unexpected feeling. SummerSlam, yeah, like there wasn't that much of a surprise. Too much leaking about Seth, so that wasn't a big surprise. And we've already just spoken about Brock, whether it being a good surprise.
Yeah. No, totally agree. Tim, thank you so much for your time. I will see you next week.
Yeah, I will see you later, Lee. Take it easy.